What's going on, y'all? Right now, I'm about to get ready to go to the gym. I haven't gone to the gym in a little while. Well, consistently, I haven't gone to the gym in a while. I was at the gym like the other day, but I that was like the first time in a long time that I actually went to the gym. So that's the hairstyle we're gonna be rocking today. I'm about to go upstairs and get my package. I got me a package from BoohooMan.com that I'm about to go upstairs and go get right now. I might show y'all what I had got before I leave. It's actually snowing outside, so Tony was pretty hype about that. She ran upstairs to go see the snow. So I'm about to go and see the snow right now. Package, yeah. Yo, I'm mad hype right now. I haven't done any online shopping in such a long time, yo. It's crazy. Y'all don't mind Moon. He just over there. He's just over there chilling. He's not gonna do nothing to nobody. But yeah, this is how the packaging looks. By the looks of this, I don't think I like this so far. I thought it was gonna look a little different from what I saw online. I mean, it looks fine on camera, but in person, it kind of looks funny to me. There's some stitching at the collar that I don't really like that. But I don't know, I'll try it on and see how it looks. But I'm glad I got the size that I got. It's a small. It looks like it'll fit. I don't know, I might should have got a medium. My arms are long though. They look long. All right, I'm gonna test it out and see how it looks, but I'm gonna have to do that later when I come back home. Got some green pants. I might have to return these. These look a little small, but I'll try them on though. That's how they look. I don't know. The models was rocking them though. That's all I know. That's why I got them. These are some Chinos. Some blue Chinos. These should look alright. I'm not worried about these like that much. Those should look fine. And then I got the same pair of Chinos, but I got them in gray instead. So, pair of these. Look like they'll be good. So, I'm gonna just come back home. When I come back home, I'm gonna try them on and just see how they look on me. And if they don't look right, I'm definitely gonna just return them. And y'all, this is what the gym fit is looking like. I got this jacket from H&M. This is like an old workout shirt that I bought a long time ago. These sweats are actually Tony's. And then I got some New Balance shoes on. Bro, tell me why I thought it was gonna be some type of winter wonderland outside. Why did Tony gas it up like that? She had me thinking it was snow sticking to the ground. Look at this. This ain't nothing. All I see is water droplets on top of the cars. This ain't even nothing. Alright, y'all, so I'm at the grocery store to get some water and a protein shake. But I just wanted to show y'all this real quick. Look at this. It's black greeting cards. This is cool. They got a whole bunch too. These are pretty nice. It's really cool. Alright, y'all, so I'm back at the house now. The workout went pretty well. I didn't really do like nothing too crazy. I was on like the treadmill for like majority of my time there. I was like just zoned into my headphones, listening to my music. But yo, Christian rap, yo, Christian music during the workout, go crazy, yo. I was in there like so on go, so motivated. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to hit the shower, and after I get out, I'm gonna show y'all how those clothes that I got from BoohooMan look. So stay tuned for that. All right, y'all, here's the Boxy Sweatshirt. I really have no complaints about it. I like it, it looks cool. 2 thumbs up. And for the gray Chinos, again, no complaints. I like the way they fit. I didn't think there would be a problem with them in the first place. For the blue pair of Chinos, same thing, really no complaints, but there is a slight difference in the size. The blue size is wider for some reason,
it's more roomier for some reason. I don't know. And with these do not look the same as they looked online, and I don't like the way they fit. They're too thin. Yeah, just no.
Bro, tell me why I was down in the subway and I went and I walked, because like it was like some people like smoking towards like the end, because I was standing over like towards the end. So then I walked more towards like the middle, you know, of where the waiting area is for you to wait for the train. So then I kind of was standing almost near some dude. So then when I was standing there, I had my headphones in listening to my music. So then he was saying something to me. So I turned to my left and I was like, you know, trying to listen out to what he was saying to me. So then the guy tells me, "Can you move?" He's like, "Can you move over there?" That was the craziest thing. I really don't understand why he said that though. That was funny though. I thought he was like asking me like a question or something. He asked me if I could move. So then I just like walked over back to like where I was standing. Like that was the wildest thing. All right, y'all. This is my fit. Well, you don't see the whole fit, but this is like my shirt view. I tried to press it out as best as I could before I left the house, but this shirt wrinkles so easily that it's so hard to keep it from getting wrinkled. But after I put on my coat, it pretty much was a done deal after that. So I'm gonna just have to rock a wrinkly shirt today. Hopefully I find a way to make it less wrinkly. But yeah, this shirt is pretty difficult to keep wrinkles out. So I don't really know what to do with it. But yeah, y'all, this is like what the look is looking like for today. I got this H&M shirt with some H&M jeans. And then I got my Skechers on. I meant to show y'all my outfit before I left the house today, but I forgot it, and it passed my mind. So this is me showing y'all now. All right, I managed to find a full body mirror before I went down to go ahead to work. So this is how it looks. So yeah. All right, y'all, I'm back home. Today's work day was, it went by all right. It's a lot of like, you know, traffic there at the store. So holiday season comes around and, you know, things start picking up. So with that, there's a lot of tasks to do and also a lot of traffic within the establishment. So with that comes a lot of, different people and different, opinions, different points of views, different personalities, different attitudes, things like that. But I'm actively working on my patience every day. So I feel like it's definitely a test that I can learn from, or a lesson that I can learn from, I should say. But I'm definitely grateful that I have a job. You know, and I'm grateful that I'm able to, you know, have a job that I don't feel like is a burden, because I worked at a lot of places, you know, which I feel like have been like, you know, pretty wild. So I'm just grateful that, like, you know, I have a job that I'm actually, you know, content with having, versus me having a job that, you know, is not doing well for me, because I've definitely been there before with, like, you know, trying to find a job, especially trying to find a steady job, and I don't know, just finding a job that I can, you know, depend on, because a lot of these jobs out here these days, at least from my point of view, from my perspective on what I've experienced and what I've, you know, seen, it's very difficult to find a job with some sort of dependency. You go to these jobs, the people start acting out, they start acting crazy, they start acting, you know, start showing their personalities, and that's a big bulk of the issue. So I don't know, I just feel like it's definitely necessary for you know, for a work environment to have some sort of order or some sort of collective, you know, peace when it comes to, you know, how people operate in establishments and these businesses and stuff. Because I've been at some jobs, man, people start to getting real comfortable with their opinions and their you know, just their thoughts. You know, you let your thoughts fester up to, you know, a certain point, then you're, next thing you know, you're, you know, talking to people crazy on the job, and it's like, you can't do that out here. It's just so much other things out here in the world to worry about than, you know, trying to start, you know, petty drama at a workplace. And I'm not even saying that I have that kind of work environment currently at the moment, but I've definitely had instances and, you know, scenarios where there have been people who, you know, feel very comfortable with being disrespectful and pretty cruel and just like, you know, disgusting with the way they speak and just the way that they carry themselves to one another or to someone else, someone who definitely may not be, you know, their kind of person that they, I guess, want to be around. Because I remember when I was at this job, it was always like a funny feeling that I would get, you know, around a certain person or a certain, like, you know, couple people. And, you know, after a while, it just started to fester and kind of just like be worse. After a while, it would just start to get like worse and worse. So, yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. And then on top of that, I was kind of going through, you know, a little bit of a traumatic experience. But now that I look back, it's definitely something that I feel like I, you know, had to go through. You know, it was like a season in my life where I felt like I had to go through it, and I felt kind of alone because I honestly didn't feel like I had anyone to talk to about, like, you know, my feelings in regards to, you know, just things that were going on in my life and just, you know, feelings that I had, and then I wasn't able to really communicate that with other people because I felt like they wouldn't be able to relate. Because I'm someone, okay, so with the way I am, I'm someone who always tries to see the good out of like any situation. So like sometimes it's hard for me to, you know, talk to anyone about what I'm going through because I'm always trying to see the good out of like any situation. So if I'm talking to someone with something on my mind and me just trying to like convey how I feel, I'm not necessarily, you know, in a place or at a place where I'm hurt all the time or that I'm just upset. Sometimes I'm more so just looking to have a conversation and to like expound on like what I'm feeling versus me just, you know, being, you know, kind of like woe is me and just not knowing what to do or where to turn to. Like there was a season in my life where, you know, I knew God and I knew, you know, I knew who he was and I knew, you know, how loving he was because I've experienced his presence, you know, prior in my life. Not necessarily knowing that it was like his presence, but I you know, I came to a realization that there's this feeling that I felt whenever I was you know, at church or like during any time where like, you know, gospel would be playing or like worship music would be playing. I would always, you know, have this feeling, and then there will be times where like, especially like at a church, it'll be like intensified and like I feel like really good and joyful and like, you know, happy and, you know, just like filled with joy. So you know, later on in my life I realized, you know, that I definitely like needed to turn to God because there were things that were going on in my life that I don't know, I just feel like I pretty much couldn't like I couldn't face it anymore. And it's not even that I was facing problems in my life to begin with. I kind of just used to do this thing where like I would acknowledge issues in my life, but I would be, you know, almost convinced that like those issues in my life wouldn't come to pass because I would always feel like there would pretty much be nothing that I'd be able to do, at least on my own strength. That's what I realized, that I couldn't face things on my own, just head on, like on my own. So there was definitely a turning point to where like I realized that I definitely needed God. So I'm glad that I came to that realization when I did, because what God is doing in my life right now as I speak, I'm just so glad that I made that choice. And yeah, it was a really big turning point. And it was a gradual process from a certain time. But now I can sit back and say I'm so grateful for what I've gone through and what I've been through. Like, Lord knows, Lord knows, Lord knows, Lord knows what I've been through. And he has been with me like every step of the way. So I could not be more grateful, more thankful, and more just so thankful that the Lord just graced me in my life the way he has, and the way he's still, just blessing me. So I don't know. I don't know where I was. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, I think I was trying to head somewhere with that, but I ended up going off on a tangent, but I guess it's cool. All right, y'all. So what I feel like I was trying to say was almost relating to the scenario that I went through at the station when I was about to try to go catch the train. Almost similar to that situation, with me not understanding really in that moment why that person didn't want me standing next to them. And the person pretty much kind of asked me if I could just, I still think it's funny. I'm still laughing at it, but because it's actually pretty funny to me, but I don't really mind. The dude, he said, "Can you move over there?" Near the guy, not even next to the guy. I was standing almost near him at a good distance, at a pretty good distance. It would be nothing that I would recognize if I was standing where the guy was standing. And if somebody came over to stand near me, I wouldn't even have said anything. And I'm really being really honest right now. And the fact that there was way more people, that's the thing. There was a lot more people in that subway than just, me. And in that space next to that person, there was way more people. So it's not like there were that many places that I would be able to stand. I mean, yeah, I could have stood somewhere else, but like I didn't think it was going to be a problem had I just stood right where I stood. So then when he said that, I was like, it's funny to me. It's bad funny to me. But yeah, to be serious with y'all, to be really serious. Yeah, I mean, obviously something might be occurring in that person's life. I know. I just pray that like God like helps him, and I just bless him in Jesus' name. Like that's all I can do, because in the word it obviously tells me that we don't fight against flesh and blood. So I'm gonna actually try to pull that up for y'all on my laptop. All right, y'all. So here's the New King James Version, Ephesians 6:12. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. And then let me just go see if I could just find another version real quick. NIV. See what NIV one says. Even though we go through these issues and, somebody might be saying something to us that we don't necessarily understand where it's coming from, you have to understand, if you're taking it upon yourself to say something to somebody that is knowingly disrespectful and is knowingly, just not nice or not right. If your understanding of something offensive is that it's not actually offensive, you have to do some seeking with that. You have to seek something, about yourself in regards to that, because you have to think about all the things that people, will start to say to one another. Like, you start to realize that the things that, people say to you, it's coming from somewhere. Because if you're choosing to say something, fruitful, if you're choosing to say something encouraging, um, you took it upon yourself to take that, initiative to, encourage somebody. But if you take it upon yourself and ponder on a thought that, knowingly or not even knowingly will discourage somebody, you know, you made a choice. You made a choice, that you were or weren't going to encourage that person. Or even worse, you made a choice that you would intentionally discourage that person. So, yeah, I mean, you have to understand that for someone who is in Christ, their speech, their language, the way they speak with one another is supposed to be geared to, the side of encouragement. It's supposed to be geared to the side of hope. It's supposed to be geared to the side of, joy. It's supposed to be geared to the side of, all the fruit, all the fruits of the spirit, love, patience, kindness. Y'all don't get to me. I don't know all the fruits of the spirit. I don't know all the fruits of the spirit. I think I do. I can't think of them off the top of my head. But yeah, you're gonna get those fruit. You're gonna get that fruit out of someone's speech who's in Christ, someone who's in Christ. So obviously that lets me know that for somebody who is choosing to say something that's, not anything that's the fruit of the spirit, it's got to be from somewhere. Something's got to be the root to the reason why somebody would take it upon themselves to, speak a certain way towards another person. So you just got to be watchful and, watch who you're around, watch who you involve yourself with, watch who you, claim to be a friend of yours. Not necessarily saying that you can't have, disagreements or times where you might get, something wrong, or somebody of your friend group may get something wrong. You don't always have to be so intensely, like frantic about, is someone doing you wrong or is somebody not right for you, but you definitely know them by their fruit. And it says that in the word too. So you're definitely going to know somebody by their fruit. Yeah, if they don't carry those things, if they don't carry the fruit of the spirit in their speech and in the way that they act and the way that they are towards you, you have to really be watchful of that and really just be mindful of like who you're letting in, who you're letting in, who you're talking to, who you are, deciding to convey your feelings to, who you're deciding to, tell your issues to, your problems. Yeah, just try to seek people who, actually care about your feelings and prioritize you as a person, as a friend. Yeah, it's definitely important. It's definitely like a difficult task because that's definitely something that I'm trying to become more, open to, because growing up, I've had but so many friends, but there's been times where I've been quote unquote betrayed, I guess you could say, by certain people that I would have never ideally thought, or I never would have thought that I would have experienced something like that from. So I kind of began to do this thing where I was never really open to making new friends or just meeting people in general. And I don't even necessarily want to say that that was a bad thing out of that season of my life, but it wasn't the most beneficial thing, but I still learned lessons throughout that time of my life, despite the avoidance that I carried out for that, long period of time. But I think that season in my life was actually pretty necessary for what I do have in store for future relationships and, friendships of mine. that I feel like are to come, in the future. I don't really know who's going to be coming along the way, of, being my friend. But I think the people that I have met and the people that I do know, are for me, and the people who I know do care about me. I think I'm definitely at a place where I'm content, but I'm obviously gonna be open to making more friends. And I think that's something that I probably should like pray about, and I feel like I should work on, because I have been open to making friends, but it doesn't seem like, I don't know, maybe people don't really like intentionally think about making friends like how I think about it. I feel like sometimes I try to be like so intentional that like other people just be really just chilling, kind of just going about their day the way that they're going about their day. And like I be feeling like I be feeling like on mission sometimes when I be like, trying to make, or not necessarily make friends, but like just meet new people, and like just always seeking that area or that open door to where I'm able to make a friend. But I don't know. I'm still going along with that process, and I think God will definitely send the right people in His perfect timing. So I'm willing to be patient about it. But until then, I know that He's going to provide people. He's already provided people, obviously. And I don't want to take away from the people that I already call my friends, because it actually took me a little while in order for me to, call someone or call people my friend. And I've had this thing where it took me, it took me a while to call someone my best friend, but I actually, I think I got over that like hump in my life to where I'm able to actually call, someone my best friend, or even multiple people my best friends. So, yeah, I'm able to actually like say that phrase now, because I wasn't able to really like say it before, because I had like, I guess it was trauma, you could say. Yeah, it was pretty much like a trauma, to be honest. That was kind of like what that was. But I know that in time, God would definitely provide and guide me to find, new people and make new friends and stuff like that. Only God knows anyway. So I'm gonna just be patient about it, and I'm gonna appreciate what I got now. I'm gonna be content, and I'm just gonna be patiently waiting because that's just what I'm gonna do. That's just what I'm about right now. So, and that's just what I'm gonna be about, because only God knows what's going on, what's really going on. So, obviously I got a little idea of like, what's going on. I get the scoop here and there from time to time, but for the most part, it's only Him that know really what's going on. So for me, it's about me just being patient. I'm trying to just be obedient. I'm trying to abide. Like, I don't got no time to be really worried about tomorrow, because today got its own worries. That's just me. And yeah, that's just what my life gonna be. And that's just what it is gonna be for me. Cause I can't be out here stressing about it. Like, my God already done did it. Like, it's done. So I'm gonna just be waiting here, patiently waiting. So that's it. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. So Tony, how you feeling?
Nice and toasty.
You're not cold?
Nope.
Okay, that's good. I'm not really that cold either. I guess just my hands, like you said. All right. Oh my gosh. We had to run to get inside the train just now. I almost missed it. It's nice up here.
That's too close. That's way too close.
Hola, well. Wow, look at that dove. You saw that dove? It's about time I felt the city air. I love this stuff. It's been a while since me and Tony have been in the city. It's not that cold though, right? It's really not that bad. Hands inside of your pockets. Yeah. The lighting is nice on those carts. Nah. Probably get something. So I'm kind of running on E. We weren't able to go see the show because the capacity is full. So now we're just out at this restaurant. What is this restaurant called? Dallas Barbecue. So yeah, it looks good. So I definitely can't wait to eat. So I'm definitely about to get my grub on. So you seen a chicken sandwich here?
Yeah.
Where's that at? You see a picture of it though? It probably look like this. No, I'm saying, but it probably look like that.
But they have other stuff that comes with it. You have to order the corners separate.
Oh.
Stuff that comes with corners.
Oh wow. Y'all, I'm perplexed between a chicken sandwich or getting something that comes with some cornbread. So either I do a chicken sandwich, or maybe I could just order some cornbread on the side, if anything. But then that's like a lot of bread. So now I don't really know what I want to do. This is my food, y'all. Ooh, this looks so good. I had ordered a side of guacamole, and I had ordered a side of mac and cheese. Everything comes in big portions. It's crazy. All right, I'm leaving Dallas Barbecue all satisfied and full. All right, y'all. So I'm back at the house now. We done went all the way down there to go see the Rockefeller show. Honestly, the only reason why I really wanted to go was to see Kelly Clarkson and Keke Palmer. But we ended up not being able to get inside because the capacity was full. So we weren't able to get in there. So that was kind of a bummer. But we ended up eating real good. So I guess that was the good that came from tonight. But I mean, it was a cool little experience, you know, getting to be out there and feel that cold breeze on my face, almost abusing me. But it was cool though. I had fun. I enjoyed myself. So, and I definitely enjoyed that food. And I'm about to have me some seconds right after this. I'm probably gonna sit down and watch me a movie or something. I'm definitely gonna talk to y'all later. All right, y'all. So it's Friday, and if you're watching this, this is definitely not the same day, but right now I'm about to take out the trash. And also I wanted to catch the post office before it closed because I have to return that pair of green pants that I got from BoohooMan. It's currently 3:45 and I think that they closed at probably 4:30 or 5 o'clock. Hopefully it's about 5 o'clock. I'll still be able to catch it by 4:30, but hopefully it's 5 o'clock just in case I get there, you know, a little late. But I have to be at work by 5, so either way, I have to be, you know, down there by 4:30 at least. So hopefully I can catch that. I'm about to check if they're open now though, but yeah, I'm gonna just check if they open now. But yeah, I don't know if y'all realized, but I had trimmed down my beard today. It kind of looks a little shorter than I wanted to, but I used the blow dryer brush to kind of bring it out a little bit more. But if I don't use that brush to blow dry it out, it look real weird. So I'm glad it came out like this. All right, y'all, I checked it and it actually closed at 5 like I thought they did. So that's good. This is how I'm gonna send it back to them, but I gotta get some tape. So I'm gonna probably use some of their tape when I get to the post office. Hopefully they have tape, or hopefully they don't be stingy with their tape, cause I ain't trying to pay for no tape now. But yeah. So I think I really like this sweater though. Like it really looks like nice. I'm about to show y'all my whole fit though. So let me give me a second. All right, y'all. So this is the whole fit. This is how it looks. I really like how everything came together though. Like, I don't know. I like how this is cut though. Like it makes me look like official. Alright y'all, it's raining outside, so I had to run back in the house and grab my umbrella. And I also had to change out my shoes because I wasn't trying to get the new Skechers that I had just got. I wasn't trying to mess them up. So I had just changed them out for these Kuron sneakers. I'm thinking to myself that I probably should have wore my Chelsea boots, but I figured that these shoes were already old enough for me to just wear them in the rain. Because I've worn them in the rain before, and it seemed that they work pretty well in rain. So it wasn't really that I was worried about. But now the rain is kind of like getting on my ankles and stuff, and I don't like the feeling of it. But I'm gonna have to just rock with it because it is what it is at this point. It's 4:21. It's about to be like 4:30, so I don't really got no time to worry about it now. Alright y'all, so I went and returned my package and those pants are off my hands, thankfully, because them things was not working out. So now I'm on my way to work and I'm about to go take the train. So I'll see y'all in a little. Alright y'all, so I'm at work. It's kind of a slow day today. There's not really that many people like coming through like how it usually is during holiday season. But it might be because I haven't caught one of those rush times yet, because there's some times where it doesn't seem like it's that busy, but then all of a sudden you get like a rush of people and then you gotta, I don't know what that sound is. But yeah, there's like a rush of people and then you have to like, you know, take care of like a whole bunch of people. But yeah, it can get like real wild during holiday season. So, you know, that retail life is something else. You definitely gotta be prepared for it when you work retail. I got some compliments on my sweatshirt though. I'm so glad that I kept this sweatshirt because I don't know, at first I didn't really like the way it looked when I took it out the packaging, but it really looks nice. Like it really does. This is like with the whole outfit, like with the shoes included. I kind of still wish that I was able to wear my Skechers, but I really just didn't want to get them messed up. So I was like, I'm not even gonna risk it. So, yeah. All right, let me go to work, y'all.